Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back to a brand new Let's Play, and this time, it's another Mario game to continue with Mario's 40th anniversary, and this time we are going to take a look at his debut at the Game Boy Advance in 2001. It's Super Mario Advance. And Super Mario Advance is basically Super Mario Bros. 2, the US version with added bells and whistles, along with the classic 1983 arcade version of Mario Bros. Not Super Mario Bros., just Mario Bros. With some additional bells and whistles and to make it look more modern and stuff like that. But we're not going to waste any more time. Keep things moving, shaking and baking, and see where things go from here. And you can see Game Boy Advance. We got a nice little start here. Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach. And you know, since it is the beginning, let's go ahead and start with good old Mario here. Excuse me. And here we, already some differences between the Super Nintendo version and the NES version and this port already. Yes, this is basically the style is taking from the Super Mario All-Stars port, but this first section, oh my goodness, he's like all sorts of shit all over the place. There's heart fruits. What the fuck? This man right here, oh my goodness. Let's try. Whoa, hello, okay. Nice to see you around too. My God, it's like I smoked before I started recording this, and even I'm like, nah, I'm way too high for this shit. But here we go, keeping it moving, shaking and baking. And you can see there's a lot more enemies on screen. You have a HUD for once, but it does. That's not what I intended to do. But you can just take the power block, just destroy everything in your path. Collect 5 cherries, of course, you get a star, man, that floats up into the sky. Just want to keep it moving, shaking and baking. You see, I'm collecting these brand new coins. Red A coins called Ace coins. Not, you know, the A coins, not like asshole coins or anything like that, but they're Ace coins. There are 5 in every stage, just like basically the Dragon coins from Super Mario World. If you collect all 5, you gain a 1-up in the process. And we also have here something else that's brand new. Items inside of bubbles. Now, in order to destroy these bubbles, you have to throw 3 items and connect with it. If you do that, you manage to get the prize inside. It's usually a 1-up and stuff like that. But you can see the vegetables have gotten bigger too. You have a score system as well, in which you gain, you know, your score numbers and stuff like that. It's to help you gain additional lives. Basically, it is much more difficult to die in this game. You have a lot more places where you can get health, whereas in the whereas in the original, you can only gain hearts by either collecting the mushrooms. Why is this not going as this should? Anyways, this entrance is the back entrance to the boss of the stage, to Birdo. But we're not going to take that route. We're just going to go the normal way for some reason. I died on the first fucking level. I just realized that. But that's okay. I'm going to gain this free guy right back. But yeah, in the original, the only way to gain health was to get a mushroom from subspace or kill enough enemies and a heart begins to float up from the floor to the sky. You just nab that, and that ends up just nab that, and then of course it gains your health back. Ooh, landed right on the mushroom itself. But if you do manage to get a mushroom in subspace, you know, you get an additional health, additional heart to your health bar. Mario 2 works differently than your traditional Mario games, in which, you know, he could take multiple hits if he wanted to, if he had the health for it. But as you can see here, this portion is new. There are some new little bits and pieces of areas here and there that they added, mainly with stuff like this. When you basically, this is like an additional potion only exclusive to the GBA port, and I'm not sure if this is available in all stages, but you can see I got 4 hearts there. You can gain up to like 5 hearts or something of the sort. Like 5 hearts, which means you can have up to 3 hits before you end up taking, before you go in small for the final hit, and then of course dying from there like you would in a regular Mario game or in a traditional Mario game. But here, no. You can have the abilities to extend your health, not just extend your health, but to also gain extra lives. It is much easier to gain lives in this version. Like I mentioned, this is meant to be made easier. And if you've never beaten Super Mario Bros. 2 before, this would probably be the best port to go if it's your first time playing it as well. But the best thing about this port is that the bosses have voice lines. And we're about to hear one here. Being that it is Birdo, and if you played a Mario game with Birdo before, if you're a classic Mario 2 player, you know the drill. If not, Birdo shoots egg out of her mouth. You gotta toss it back at her. 3 and she's dead. She tosses out the crystal, opens up to the next area, and you beat the level. Ooh, that was close. Couple more chances. Cherry's always good. Guaranteed 1-up each time. Match the pictures, you get a 2-up. You see that the 7s there sometimes. If you manage to match all 3 of those, that's 10-up. And you can, if you match, I think, a cherry plus 2 7s, you get a 3-coin service. Basically, giving you 3 additional coins to bet with. But when you complete, I pushed the wrong button. When you beat the level with all 5 ace coins, a star is marked upon that. Just gonna spoil this now. When you get every single ace coin in the game, you get absolutely nothing. Ace coins don't really do much for you in this version of the game. They're just a collectible for the sake of collecting it for 100% completion. Just go ahead and push the key into the key lock. Locky. Just wait for that. Beautiful. Fuck you. I love it. All right, so we'll just go with these ace coins here. Just continue to collect them at least. Pop 2 of these. Toss that there. Actually, no, I want that there. Okay. A piece of the cake. I love the way that Charles Martinet voiced the lines in this one. And of course, 5 cherries. Didn't get to demonstrate this in the first level. And there he goes, Luigi. He's very lucky indeed. All right, we're just going to toss this one here. No mushroom in this area, just basically a bunch of coins, which you can get to for the slot machine at the very end, which is nice. Last ace coin up the level. Let's move on to that Birdo fight. All right, Birdo, what have you got to say today? No, it's not. No, it's not. We're going to beat your ass right now. Come on, Birdo. Shoot them eggs. There we go. That's 1. A 2. Whoo! A 3. A 3. All righty. On to the next stage. But first, gambling. Damn it. See if I can match some of the other pictures. Damn it. That's okay. Moving on to the Toadmeister himself. World 1-3. Keep it moving, shaking and making, shall we? Just go ahead and grab some of this over here. Ooh, lucky, lucky, luckies. Kill everything. It is very, very simple to gain lives. And then, nope, don't need that. Just want to toss that one over there. Beautiful, because the mushroom is located right next to me. Let's go ahead and collect. The cherries do not reappear, apparently. But that's okay. We got some coming up this way that we can get. And if you hold down. Whoa, hello. Hold down. Start flashing. You can do a super jump. Hold on, let me get up there. Since why Toad? Well, I almost said Tails. Thinking of Sonic here. But since Toad has a piss poor jump, the super jump for him is the best way to go. All right. Oh, not what I wanted, but that's okay. Beautiful. The third ace coin was right there. If you take the potion that was over there, bring it all the way over here, go into subspace, and go down this pipe, it is a warp zone that takes you to World 4. So if you're going for that any percent run, then you just might want to go for that, or any percent, then that's the way to go. Oh, damn it. Need a mushroom platform, so that way I can have enough space to get up here. Basically, this next section here, we are looking to get a key. So the ace coin in this portion is located on the very bottom. This pipe was not in the original version as well, so that means there's probably a potion with the extra heart there, mushroom there for to get for the heart. But I'm just going to keep it moving, shaking and baking here with Toad. Just drop on through and keep dropping like there's no tomorrow. That's a nice drop. All right, we're going to go back out real quick because the coin is located on this side, and I do want to get that. Beautiful. Whoops! When you do die, though, luckily you do start from the last area that you, like the area that you died in. So that's basically your checkpoint to the game. Got the free guy back. Oh, some shit fell over. Oh. Gotta get another cherry here. Fuck you! Man, I'm doing horrible. My first go around, I was doing like really, I was smooth with this shit. I'm telling you. Now it's like I gotta re-record all this again because of that fucking power outage. Fried my damn hard drive. I'm still fucking bitter about that. Yeah, that doesn't mean like I'm gonna be bitter about that for a good minute. And that's some extra monies that I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket for shit I can't even fucking afford right now. Whoop! Oh! And being pissed off led me to my death. All right, let's do this again. My God, I'm horrible with this today. But you know what? It is nice and beautiful and sunny, and it was actually a good day today. So I'm just gonna try to be, you know, you gotta keep the power of positivity going. Come on. Come on, let me kill you. Seriously? You can get plenty of lives in that stage from those cherries, but it was not meant to be. But here we are with the first boss of the first world, Mouser. Basically, you have to take the bombs that he throws and throw them back at him. Whoop. The word bomb hurts you as well, so don't get caught up in that mess when he throws it. Oh, you want to aim for the bombs to be in a third square, because that square, when you throw the bomb there, will always hit. That's going to do it. All right. The exit was right here. Of course not. I didn't bet any money. World 2. World 2 won, and we're playing as Princess Peach. She is very slow when it comes to picking up items and coinage and mushrooms and stuff like that. But what makes her powerful is her ability to float through the air. She can avoid a lot of obstacles just by simply using her float. Like, see, like that is quicksand below us, but with her having the ability to float like that, we don't have to worry about any of that. We just can just focus on what we need to and get to the end area of the stage as such. That's the potion here. I don't think there's anything here. That's fine. So let's go ahead and take this, which is also a potion. And let me go ahead and move this back just a quick second here. See if there's anything here. There it is. Whoop. Uh-oh. Ooh. Man, I almost missed out on that one. And, of course, we have to keep digging. There's going to be a couple of sand levels like this where you're going to have to just dig nonstop. And it could take a little bit of time, but you know what? It's fine. With Toad, these levels are best played with Toad because he has the ability to dig the quickest in regards to that. But all in all, I mean, it's not terrible in anything of the sort. Just have to keep moving until you get all the way down, really. This pipe is also new, wasn't there in the original. But it has a free guy, and if I take this shy guy, another free guy. Just knock some heads together and you get a free guy for every chance you get. Another thing, too, in the original is that the heart fruits were not a thing in the boss rooms. There was no way to recover health once you reached the boss door. That's a 1. Two. One more. And we're done. Cleared our first blunt rotation, and we're now back to Mario for World 2, the desert level. But however, we are going to continue that portion of the game in the next one. So until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have yourselves a fantabulous day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Good night.